PM Simon Ekpa has donated 15,000 Biafran liberation soldiers to fight with Israel. This is one support I always say that the Biafran people will keep giving the Israel this very support. Day in, day out, Biafrans will not compromise. We are Israelites. We are descendants of the Israel nation. We are God's people. So anybody that touches Israel touches us. And that's the truth. Anybody that touches Israel touches us. Now, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has already ordered 15,000 soldiers on ground. 15,000 soldiers to support the Israel in the battle they are about to face. To the victories. There's a big range of diaspora war happening in Imo State, and Biafran armies are conquering several parts in Biafran land. We must take for a look to continue in that very path, that all eyes may see that the victory we have achieved is beyond their reach. This has gotten tongues wagging, and people are now saying that through the Zoo military supported with the British military cannot handle what is happening already. You understand? This is one good turn deserves another. So as we push in, we must continue to push with every formidable force. I told you guys that 14 town has been conquered. Yes. Because the truth is that the whole stuff has made more sense. The moment we continue to spread every kind of things that we pursue, Biafran actualization has become one of the biggest part of it all. And by so doing, everything will begin to make sense. And that's where the storyline lies. Now that everybody is now seeing victories achieved, wars of freedom, has made more points and more initiative on making sure that freedom is being achieved. We must applaud the Biafran liberation for this one-way authority. 14 towns have been captured back and given back to the community owners. You people don't know what is happening in the southeast. Wait until it affects you in one way or the other. Because everybody is now seeing that too much of too much is no longer making sense. And that's where the story begins. We must take for peace to peace, and understanding the knowledge that is shared must be taken as it is. That's where the storyline lies. We must understand that our words are communicated in a two-way thing, whether they like it or not. Whether the victory is being pursued the way it should. We are making victory, and the conquering will continue to make sense. So therefore, Biafran actualization must be put across in every right order, and one word must be seen the way it should be seen. The Biafran Liberation Army has recovered 14 towns in Imo State, and the zoo with the British Army has lost their ground on those towns. Now they have been captured back and given back to the community owners. Hear the news in details. Onye agwara ekwu ọma kwesịrị iji ntị ya wee nụrụ. Oge agafego mgbe a na-ayọzi biko. We no longer plead to be free. We are now fighting to be free. A word is enough for the wise, because a lot will continue to happen. And no matter how they try it, we must take in so money out of this era. So everything is becoming more in the open. And by so doing, we'll keep protecting ourselves till we get the final words. So nothing is going to stop us from engaging in our own very little way. The 14th town was captured a long time ago by the zoo's terrorists and their British counterparts, who helps them to, invade and invade. Yes. When we say invade and invade, we mean a lot. A lot will be given. And that's where the storyline lies. So, as we continue to, enlighten ourselves into this whole roller coaster, let the battle line be drawn. Yes. Let the battle line be drawn. Because nobody's going to tell Biafrans to keep their mouth shut. We have faced visible fears, more proclaimably, and very well announced